My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rhapsody Estate, the second is name. I've decided that we're going to be going into the Weald in order to get the town event Caregivers Convention. We've also got two people who are diseased with actually quite poor diseases. We've got Vertigo and Bad Humors being the worst, negative 20% max HP. But the reason that I'm going to be taking the party is because Musard will actually be able to cure both of those with only 2 time cost using Snuffbox as we rest. The rest of it is pretty much just like a super high damage build. I just want to get through this. I don't want to spend long here. For that same reason, this party is going to take a lot of stress. So we're going to try and, a lot of them are holding stress positive trinkets, and none of them are a stress healer. And we even have a Weald phobe because I'm just the worst human. I'm just treating all of them very badly. But I don't think I have the time to really put in this party a better healer. I mean, I do have one option, and that would be, sorry, a better stress healer. That would be to take, like, Lulia, right? Pick you up instead of, Bergouet. Ooh, maybe I actually do that. That's actually starting to appeal to me a lot more. Initially, I was not aboard this train, but I think I'm all aboard now. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna trade you out for Lulia, which is also gonna give us the ability to run this without having to worry as much as we were prior. So we do have your stress heal, but you're not gonna be running that. Sorry, you are gonna be running that, rather. You're not gonna be running Blackjack. Your speed is ridiculously high. So is Mortel's. That could be a problem. Lulia kind of is a second liner right now. I guess if I take Lick Wounds off of you, I can have you Blackjack as your opener, and then after Musard uses Lunge to go forwards, we can start using Cry Havoc. This is suddenly feeling a lot worse. I think we will go with this, but I'm not going to be so keen on it, unfortunately. I was previously ultra keen on it, but I'm shaken. All right, everyone's got 5. Have they got the right abilities? Yes, 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 and yes. One of the big reasons I want to do this is because of the Caregivers Convention that we will unlock by doing this, which will allow us to treat a lot of people with a lot of horrible negatives over here in the Sanitarium. Speaking of treating horrible negatives over here in the Sanitarium, let's treat some horrible negatives over here in the Sanitarium. So, let's remove Clumsy and lock in Eldritch Slayer. Sure. Let's go down the list. Reynald. You're actually fine as you are. You're good, in fact. Dacnomania, I would remove. I kind of want to lock in Eagle Eye, but the same... Oh, Unyielding. No, we definitely lock in Unyielding. Unyielding for Dacnomania. I guess now I really want to get the ability to expand so that I can get more people in the treatment ward at the same time. But if that's all I can take at the moment, then that's all I will take at the moment because it's all that I can take at the moment. Savvy? Let's embark. Provision up. We have a more reliable healer, so we don't have to over-provision. We also don't have anyone with Cetia Mania, so I can just pick up 2 medical herbs. We'll also take 2 bandages. We'll take a full stack of shovels, because you do use shovels a lot here. 3 skeleton keys, and just short of 2 stacks of torches. I'll also take 2 holy water, because there is 1 interactable here with holy water that will give us a positive quirk, and I'd like to get some positive quirks on Lulia, considering Lulia doesn't have any at the moment. This is fine. This is completely fine. It is a champion level dungeon, which is going to be a teensy tiny bit incredibly annoying, but you know. Full stop. What? Was I supposed to continue? Oh, cool. Loaded.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
Hey! Pack has a map inside, and we get the ability to pick up a positive quirk on Lulia. Let's go. Holy water has a powerful effect. We pick up Wild Explorer. Damn, that's going to be really handy in this mission and probably not much after it. I forgot to give Lulia the trinkets that we had on the other person. Fuck! Oh, God, I'm dumb. Alright.
Decimated.
Destroyed that backline, though. We're probably going faster than that bloodletter, so I'm going to start letting off some damage. We do go faster than bloodletter. Do we move him? We do. Beautiful. We're going to be in position prime perfected to kill this infamous cutthroat in time. That's, we're getting some low rolls on the damage that we're hitting here, unfortunately. Can I hit a second stun? 135. Yeah, it's like a 60% chance. Rough. Rain of Whips, fully dodged. Ooh, baby. I know what that's worth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Hit him with that crit. There we go. Actually dealing reasonable damage with Martel there. 17 being the highest amount of damage the Lulia can deal as well. Yeah, I don't want to risk this guy getting a hit. What? That had to be a 5% resist. And we got hit as well. Wow. And bled no less. Well, we're going to have to go for a party stress heal here. Tiny weensy little bit of a party heal. Here's the party stress heal. Well, that went pretty well. I think I can get another turn, actually. Never mind. That really sucked. Never mind. It didn't suck at all, as it turns out. Yeah, that's another turn for us. So without the second stunning trinket, you're working with 180. Okay, so it was a 15% chance for him to resist that. Worth checking. A little bit more stress healing. Yeah, does hit the back line. If that had crit, we would be near perfection.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
We just got 2 shovels, so we're going to start using our shovels much more frivolously, which is going to be so good.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Being able to dig things up left, right, and center is going to be really, really appreciated. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna, like, at the end of the dungeon, come up and then just hit that as well. So I'm never gonna go past this obstacle, which means that I'm going down in this direction. I've also got to remember, I'm not gonna get, like, the ridiculous amount of loot that I obviously desperately want, because with quest locations... Okay, who has the highest blight resist? You saw it, actually. Tree's covered in a poisonous sap that doesn't affect us, because we have the world's highest blight resist. Go in. Yeah, other people can hit this space. Actually, 3 people can hit the back space. Let's go for that. See, the thing is, if I go for the stun on the Fungal Bombard, I have a 15% chance to fail, but then on top of that, you know, who's the Major General gonna stun? Missed. Man, that's really sucky to have 3 people dedicate their attacks and that not result in a stun. Sorry, not result in a kill. Big Slime hits. Big Slime stuns. No. It does lower our speed, though. That blight is unfortunato. We'll split that damage, get a crit on the target that lives, and kill the other target. That couldn't have been done better. This is a reasonable chance for a stun, and it works, and it moves the position perfectly. Beautiful. Good. That's actually also now dead, the fungal bombard. Yes, it does get another turn, sure, but it is now dead. Seven to 16 rolls the 7 because of course it does. 5. Thanks.
The slow death, unforeseen.
Not exactly the tippy top of the damaged tree right now, unfortunately. Looks like that's going to be a party heal following. See if we hit this stun, which we do, thankfully. Alright. If it was a turn ago, I would have removed that. Oh, wait, I don't even have the ability to remove that. So I wouldn't have removed that, as it turns out. Because it's literally not possible for me to have done. With that low debuff resist, I might actually be able to yell at you. Not so far. I wanted to hit that attack just so that I could get the self-heal. Unfortunately, didn't hit and therefore didn't get the self-heal. Good crit.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Remove that anti-venom. I am going to be coming back through this room anyhow, so I can leave safely.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Not too huge a fan of the fact that the vessel is on lower health right now, but oh, there's another quest location over here. If the third quest location's over here, I'm going to be really sad about it. No, it's not. Beautiful. This is really annoying because there's 3 primary targets right here. The first has to be the Raving Madman. We need to use a dog treat because this is actually a really annoying battle. 15, that's rough. We had a window to do a lot more damage than that and we missed. My accuracy is 58 here, but I have to try it. We don't get to prevent him from taking a turn unless I yell.
Impressive.
That yell, however, did hit 2 more debuffs, and those debuffs are going to be really effective over the course of this fight. I am going to be using party heal, so I don't really care about the fact that that was a push. The fact that we resisted there, that was huge. I actually can't overstate that. The resist that we just pulled off.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Sure, party heal. Okay, stun him. So now he's stunned and is slowed. We can't really apply dots because we don't have many bleeds. And blights wouldn't really work. Like, here's our only bleed that we're kicking in now with Lulia. And it's not even a high damage bleed, unfortunately. The party heal is just going to continue happening. Yep, I'm just going to continue trying to stun, whether or not it works. This one will. The next one, like 10% chance for 5% chance for the next one to hit. So I imagine I might just yell at him. Can he use Tree Ranch Smackdown from there? I think maybe he can. So I'm actually gonna guard. Rough.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Yeah, this actually isn't the worst as long as Musard goes first. It's not what I wanted. Good stun, though. So it would have been fine because Musard would have been able to rectify the party positioning a little with the dash forward. Martel's lack of accuracy is tragic right now, unfortunately. Come on, Corrupto. Still gonna need to kick in the damage. I don't really think I can stall against this one. Stun him. That stun was also for moving me forward so that I can use my thrown daggers rather than my pick to the face. Just for the higher crit mod that it provides. Tree Branch Smackdown. Ooh. Nice dodge. I'd forgotten that that can target the first 2. Okay, you're dead to your bleed, so it's now healing and party healing time. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Hell, I don't think that could have gone better. Kill.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit unless inordinate exsanguination.
And we have space to take it because I fucked up and didn't bring anything in my inventory. Yeah, my mistake has turned out to be a victory. That's really good. All right, where am I gonna put that gold? We're not gonna use another shovel. I didn't want you to take that yet. Ooh, sapphire though. I'm gonna be popping that torch, so I may as well just pop another and get the sapphire. Okay, we just poke our head out here in order to pick that up, and if we're gonna be poking our head up in order to pick that up, we may as well do that on the way back, which means that I don't do it yet. This has interacted with the bandage. No one has Dacnymania or Dark Temptations here, so I think we get away without having to pick that up yet. I can't believe we got the Aria box. I am so fucking hyped about that, by the way. That's the one that I wanted ages ago. Ooh, nice crit. Big Ren doesn't work, though. 7. I might split my... No, I'm not splitting my damage there.
Eradicated.
Rough. Stun him. Really don't want the worries on anyone. In fact, so much so that I'm going to kick in as much damage as I really can right now. It's also going to free up an inventory slot to use that early. Wow, that did basically nothing, though. Yikes. Try and hit that next stun. Hey, we do. Okay. Okay, we can work with this. Really would have liked it if Lulia did some more damage or crit. You too, Musard. Both of you were in this party for a reason, eh? What I should have done there is bellowed, because then I would definitely have enough time before the enemy in the next round to kill them. Whereas now, it was up to a dice roll. I think it's time to get rid of the holy water. But the thing is, usually when you see a trinket, you see a bunch more of that trinket. Which is why I'm terrified about getting rid of the holy water. Sorry, a curio, rather. Like, you never really see, like, an even spread of curios in the same dungeon. You usually just see a bunch of copies of one specific curio, and then, you know... Oh, fuck off! I actually really need holy water against this. And the game knows it, too. I couldn't have known that there was going to be an Eldritch Altar here, either. We'll start kicking damage into the Fungal bombard on the back lines. Stun this Fungal claw, probably move him out of position. Beautiful. It's unfortunate. Alright, now that I'm marked, I'm just going to be guarding every turn in order to increase my protection. My protection. Because 14 damage plus a no blight? Okay. 14 damage plus no blight is still rough.
Inspiration and improvement.
They might try and target or mark the first one as well, so... Okay, never mind. Just try and mark me again, eh? Hey! I see your game plan here.
Destroy them all.
Harmless swipe ain't gonna do diddly squat.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Now we're in the position of the vessel just single healing every round. I don't really want 2 fungal crawlers acting in any single round just because one of them could crit and then the other one could kill. Nice hit. I'd love to follow that up with something from Musab, but I can't really do that right now. Great heal. I think the game was rewarding me. Like, you made the right decision.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Rend the marked. Oh, what? You didn't do much damage because it got plus 45% protection? What up? You know, the best way for the game to reward me right now would be giving me holy water after this fight. Good crit. Alright. Next round's another rend the marked. Sorry, another setup for guarding. It's only marked for one more round, though. So I think as soon as I have my action, I'm done. This guy has a surprisingly large amount of health left, so I'm actually still going to hit him with that. 12 more on the heal. Beautiful. Yeah, no, there goes that mark, I guess. Fuck it. I'm going to stun you. Alright, we're going to do a lunge now because I want to start taking advantage of my stress healing every turn. That's really unfortunate that he went early. Well struck. Nice crit. Guess I'm just gonna yell at him because they both got the stun debuff on them right now. Thank you for not blighting. Her blight resist is actually the highest in the party at 110. Just checked that earlier. Alright. Wee little bit of stress heal. Good, good. Getting in a better position. 9 damage to be expected, though.
As the fiend falls,
that's exactly how much health he had left as well.
Blossoms.
And another crit. Can we stop critting? No, we can't.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It's a really, really unfortunate curio to end up with there. Because that's a super rare curio. You don't see that. Well, it's super rare. It's rare, right? You don't see it often.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I don't really need the food, so I think I'll take away the medicinal herbs here. That's what I should have done. I should have ditched the medicinal herbs first. Before the... Yeah. This is why I didn't want to ditch the bandage, because I was pretty certain I was going to run into one of these. This is what I, in fact, bring the bandages for. Oh, baby.
For a task well performed.
That's the handsomest reward I've ever seen. It's so handsome, it's made me break my voice. Alright, we're going to be picking that up in dark, and that up in dark, and... Oh, that is the other quest location. Shite, shit, bad, no, good. Well, we're going to have all 3 of the things super early. Alright, Chirurgeon Satchel. I'll take this. Thank you. You sort my party. I do have to pick up this quest location on my way back, because there's no reason for me to want to walk back over this hallway. Which means I've finished the quest, effectively, already. It's now just how much longer do I want to spend in the area.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, there's my first hunger being, which means now if I rest, I will actually be freeing up my inventory spaces.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
As much as I do actually want crests right now, I don't think I can dive headfirst into that. So this is a quest location. Oh wow, we actually got another scout. So I think the thing is I now want to go up to this so that I can get these 2 curios. And I can get one of them in Darklight.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the
Come
most tenebrous corners of this place.
It's a lot of money. I kind of think I get rid of the stack of food right now, actually. Because after this room, pretty much, I get to choose when I want to leave.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Kill the Harrying Gnasher first. Unfortunately, the Harrying Gnasher won't leave a corpse, which means the Fungal bombards are going to start going after me. That's rough. That sounds like a problem for future Ryan, though. Okay, Harrying Gnasher is now dead. The one that we've stunned is not going to be the one that moves into the front position, unfortunately. I'm going to roll this chance. Okay, good. They're both stunned.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So unfortunately, we're not in a good position to... God damn, keep lighting them. We're not in a good position to prevent them from constantly rain of blighting the front line unless we just kill one and not have it leave a corpse, which is a bit of a tall order. At 10 damage. You did way more damage than my primary damage dealer. I want you to know that when I'm not around. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. Fuck you for critting, you piece of goddamn human trash. How dare you? I told you. I told you I didn't want to crit. And what'd you do? It's right, you crit. Oh, look. We're blighted again. Thanks, bud. Just a casual 10 damo right there. I think I would need Martel's damage to get the kills here, which is why I had Martel kick that one in. And Musard is resistant, thankfully. But we are not in a great position. Kind of want to protect Musard. Also kind of want to kill the Fungal. Because this guy's slow enough that I think Musard will be in a position to be fine, or rather to be healed. There we go, 10 up now. Stun, next turn we yell at him, then we stun him, then we yell at him. Cycle, rinse, repeat. Yep, body heal. This guy needs to be dead by the end of round 6. I think we can get done. Anti-venom, I'd give it to you if I had it, but I don't, so I won't, so I can't. It's more important to keep the Grave Robber in higher health. Like, her 21, he's 30. And she looks like she's more healed, right? The heals weren't worth it. They didn't do enough healing, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to kill this guy in time, I think. Never mind. Okay, I'll let you crit in this scenario. It helps.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
I think maybe now I throw away my torches. Yeah. Yeah, that was right. Okay. Now we'll pop out here. Turn out the light. First shovel.
Holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
That was really good. I think it's likely that I get another emerald, and then the third emerald rounds out to make it a lot more than a sack of gold. So I don't think I'm throwing away the gold yet. But how likely is it that any of these are interactables using a key? Kind of likely, actually. Considering where we are. That said, I also need to use a key in this room, so I didn't really have much choice right there. Kind of a bum draw on that one, unfortunately. All heirlooms. It would have been great if I was going for a full heirloom run, but the thing is, like, I don't have something at home that takes an amount of heirlooms that we have and multiplies it, gives interest on the heirlooms. But I do have something like that for money. So, there's like a very clear, correct answer for me. Poisonous sap, which Just not poisonous. We will take some stress damage moving backwards. But if we rest directly before we leave, which it looks like we're going to be doing, we can just try and remove it there. You've 19 stress. I guess now the keys are going away.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Nice to some. Of course. That's a key interactable. So this is also going to bleed a target if it works, so... Yeah. Oh, it was Blight, actually. Good thing we chose that target, then. Thing is, I couldn't have thrown away the shovels anyway, because I do want to get to the end of this hallway. So as much as, in retrospect, it turns out to be a sad decision, it still probably would have been the one that I had to make. We've got a 45% chance, at the very least, to scout this final hallway. Sure. Nope. Ah, man. 2 more holy water would have done us great things.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, a 17 and a 5. If you use your Encourage, you'll increase the amount of healing that you do, so... Beautiful. And 5 I don't really care about. 5 will be healed eventually. So you should prevent Nighttime Ambush. Snuffbox prevents Vertigo and bad humors, or rather removes. So we'll prevent the Nighttime Ambush. None of these others are positives that really take with us, so... That's it.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Honestly, could have gone a hell of a lot worse.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
Without an antiquarian, and with the fact that we had to pick up 3 different things, so, you know, 3 slots in our inventory were wasted, effectively. That's a reasonable haul. We did get bad humors on someone. Lulia also picked up Warrior of Light, which is just going to be 10% extra damage for them. Beast Slayer is better than Robust. Unholy Slayer is better than nothing. And Backtracker is not better than Cove Adventurer, unfortunately.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
So perfection in the study of suffering means that now our super high level people that have bad things we want to lock out, like for example, Sickly, we're going to want to do that now. So for example, Fake Hump is going to lock in and lock out, especially the things that I want to lock out are the ones that have the skulls next to them that have been locked in as a negative, because they cost so much more to remove. So Beast Slayer for Sickly seems good. Seems really good. I kind of want to remove Claustrophobia, but like Beast Slayer is the only one there I really want to lock in. Hylomania I don't actually care about. Beast Slayer I kind of care about, actually. Wield Phobe for Natural Eye? Kind of, yeah. But you've also got Beast Slayer, and that's really good. Yeah, I do want to remove Wield Phobe. Do we have anyone that... You know what? We do have someone who's ridiculously fucking negative, and I can't do anything with them right now because of it. It's Braquois. Mankind Hater is, like, not horrible to lock in. Anemic is horrible. Yips is horrible. Curious is horrible. Hero-Mania is horrible. Let's first remove Yips. Because if I'm taking a damage dealer and they miss, that is the worst case scenario. We don't really have anyone that we want to treat the diseases of, but I guess I'm going to be going a lower level party next time, so I may as well just remove Bulimic because it's freaking free to do so. I'm going to be taking Brebuth, I have to imagine, out on the next mission. Just seems like the thing that we're going to be doing. Fens, the Yips, lower accuracy on a Leper, and also lower damage. Somehow I feel like I'm not going to be taking that one. Precise Striker on a Crusader is actually not horrible. They have reasonable crit by base just on their weapon. And when they crit using their stun, it's the best thing of all time. Because they won't kill, because stun does so low damage, but they do stress heal. I can see myself taking another Crusader. Maybe not that Crusader, but a Crusader nonetheless. I could take a Vestal. Oh, unerring natural eye Tippler. Gillian, get in the party.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
The thing is, we can't really wait on great healers. We've only got 2 healers in the low level, so we'll also take our
A
Bard.
sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
I've also only got 1 frontliner in Lucy, so I'll take Modir.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Alright, we're starting to work up our money again, which is really, really good to see. How about over in the wagon? Nothing worth taking, not whatsoever. Alright, animalistic shrines being activated seems like what I'm going to be going on in the next round. Especially because I just locked out a lot of my high-level characters. I'm also just looking for any good trinkets, things that I've overlooked, things that I might still want. No. I'm going to wait until the infection increases so that I can go into the courtyard. The people in the low level that we need to train up, effectively we're training them up for things like, you know, Brigand 12-pounder. I can't do the Brigand 12-pounder at the moment because I've got Vostale Jury and, you know, we can't blight it. We can't bleed it. We don't really have a party that can even attack the Brigand 12-pounder right now, let alone kill it. So the low-level parties are really kind of working their way up through the game. The one thing that I'm no longer going to be able to get, unfortunately, in terms of achievements, is I'm not going to be able to send 4 level 0s into the Darkest Dungeon, so what I'm probably going to do I have to imagine, the very, 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 very end of this campaign is start up a new estate and then just take 4 level 0 heroes off the cart and send them into the Darkest Dungeon. Because I want to get these achievements, or at least I want to get all the ones that are reasonable to expect a human to get. So I'm not talking about, like, you know, complete the game in 16 days. You know, that shit ain't happening. Not for me, at least. I believe 16 days, 16 weeks might actually be the world record. Which is ridiculous, and you can watch it on YouTube. He uses a bunch of super cheesy tactics in the Darkest Dungeon, but it works. It's actually really interesting to watch. It was like 3 hours long, and I watched it straight through. For the moment, though, getting back on track. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.